So, hey everyone, I kind of forgot that I said I was going to talk about Halloween. So, here's the second part to the Halloween video. So, basically just going to talk about what to expect and what we did and like some of the people we ran into. Nothing crazy, but you know, it was still fun and it was things to remember, a night to remember. So, the first thing to expect is one, drunk people. Everybody will be drunk. It's basically the entire area. Well, all of Roppongi was drunk. All the convenience stores was packed with people selling beers. Even the convenience stores was selling, beers and like Smirnoff Ice and whatnot, like outside of the store because they were so packed. And then it's tons of beer cans and glass bottles of like the Smirnoff stuff just all over the street. So it was very dirty, but everybody was drunk. So you have to keep that in mind because some of their actions will annoy you because sometimes they would just stop right in the middle of the sidewalk. Like first it's already crowded and then you're stopping, so it's just like when you stop and they're just like, oh yeah, let's take a random picture. Ooh, cheese. So that was kind of annoying. But just keep that in mind. So two, like I said, a lot of people, as you can see from the video, there were thousands of people and we were only in Roppongi. So Roppongi isn't like one of those places that's known for, dressing up and going out, but it's more for entertainment and for foreigners, I would say. I've always seen a lot of gaijin there. But, so a lot of people, a lot of drunk people. And for number three, indecent behavior, and I don't mean just by gaijin, because I thought maybe that's like a free pass for gaijin to just act how they want, but it was actually more Japanese people that I saw acting how they want. So yeah, we saw some guy along the side. We was walking along the sidewalk. It was just a regular tree, and he was just standing there pissing, perfectly fine, in front of everybody, and nobody seemed to care. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Because I know usually if in America, if a guy did that, they would at least go down the alley on the side of a building, somewhere you don't see, but he was right in the middle of all the action. Later in the night, a girl, she was passed out on, I'm hoping he was a friend, and like her whole dress was just lifted, so you saw all her undergarments, I would say that politely. And the street where we were at, there were streets coming up. It was cars coming up. So like as soon as they come, headlights would just shine on her, and you would just see undergarments. And I'm just like, okay, well, she's completely passed out, so I guess it don't really matter. Then another time, we were walking towards the club, and a girl was with friends, and they were on the sidewalk-ish, and she was just sitting there throwing up. Yeah. So, you'll see things like that I haven't seen before, but just coming from Japanese people, I'm just like, it was a shock. It was a shock to my system. I'm just like, what? Y'all are behaving like regular people? Like I felt more Japanese being a gaijin than I did, actually seeing them. But I don't know if that just made sense. But whatever. So so those are the three things to expect: drunk people, a lot of drunk people, and a lot of Japanese people not being Japanese, or having that behavior, Japanese behavior, I guess. So one event that I wish we could have got on camera, we were sitting trying to find, was looking at a map, trying to find a way to a club, and a guy came up. He was dressed in like the jail suit, the little black and white stripe, and he had a gun, and he was sitting there pointing it at us. We're all just like, ha ha, hee hee, it's Japan, so it's not a real gun or whatnot. So it's just like, oh yeah, bang bang, oh, and I'm like, we're all just like, oh, don't hurt us, we don't have any money. So, and then his friend came up, and he was a police officer. He's just like, no, pulling him back and just like, sorry. So it was a cute little skit, I guess. Then he was just like, oh no. So we all just sitting there laughing, and he was like, yeah, we love you. And he actually came up and gave me a hug and kissed my cheek, which was, oh well. It's Halloween, it's Japan, it's Tokyo, it's Roppongi. Who cares? So that was a fun. I was into anime. If you know Kuroshitsuji or Black Butler, I almost freaked out because we were crossing the street. It was right after I took the picture with Bumblebee. We was crossing the street and there was a guy, and I'm just like, wait, I know who that is. So I went up to him like, what are you? He's like, Sebastian. And I'm just like, yes. Like I became such a fangirl for that moment. It was kind of embarrassing, but I really didn't care, and I got a picture with him, so that made me happy. Another incident, once we finally got to the club we was looking for, we were standing in line. It was a really long line for this club, but it's a little more sophisticated, I guess. But ladies are free entry all night, so if you want to go in for free, go to El Tokyo. It's E-L-E Tokyo. I'm not sure how you pronounce the first part. I don't know if it's L.A. Tokyo or El Tokyo, but go there. Ladies free. And in the line, there was this guy. I think he was like a cat. He had a little nose and whiskers, and he poked me. So I turned around, just like, oh hey, what's up? And he doesn't say anything. So I'm just like, okay, weird incident number one. We get inside the club. The first part is like a lounge area with like VIP rooms and whatnot, and then you go into the basement and it's like dance floor, the strobe lights. You can see it in the video. And so we ran into him again. So he was just like, oh yeah, we ran into you guys, but he never actually said anything. So that it was weird. So he was just like making the movements. Like, it was kind of pointless to actually talk because you couldn't hear over the music, but still it's just like, and then he started playing in her hair, which was really weird. Like, I don't care, because I know, like, my hair is natural, so it's just like, there's only so much you can really do to it. I'm not one of those, my hair's permed, or it's relaxed, or I just straighten it, don't touch it. No, it's just whatever. I play in my own hair, so he was just sitting there, going like this, and just playing, and I'm just like, have you never felt black hair before? I don't know, but he kept doing it. And then like every time we would run into each other, like in the club or something, he would just do like and then just go about wherever he was doing. I'm just like, you're weird. Yeah, so I don't know. He never said anything, so I don't know what his deal was. I said hi. He didn't even say konnichiwa or konbanwa or nothing. So okay, last incident, which nobody else really noticed, but it was a drunk guy who was in the club, and I was filming like what was going on. So he was like, oh, well, he was trying to say, do you want me to take a picture of me and my friends, but he was drunk. So he was just like falling all over the place. And so when he was trying to talk, he leaned in close, which was like, okay, music playing, you have to do that. He put his hand on the small of my back, on the lower part of my back. So I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna, no, whatever. But then every time he did it, he just lightly let it fall down my butt. Like, first time, okay, you get a pass. You're drunk. Whatever. Everybody's having fun. I'm having fun. I'm not trying to ruin the mood. But if you keep doing that, then we have a problem. And he kept doing that. So, like, by then I'm just like, no, we don't need any pictures. You can keep going. Yeah. Like, that was the first time, like, I know people always say stuff about on the trains and people, guys might try to fill up on you, but never had that problem. But that was the first time I'm just like, you know, I know you're drunk, but you're not that drunk. You know what you're doing. So yeah, that was the night. I can't really think of anything else. It was just a lot of fun. So definitely, if you're coming to Japan in the fall, please go out for Halloween. You don't have to dress up. You can just throw on some clothes, splash some fake blood on you, and call it a day. Maybe not even the blood, but just throw some paint on your face. You can, I don't know, say you're something. You're dirt. I don't know, but definitely go for Halloween. It's a night to remember. You won't regret it, and it's just a whole lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Maybe you learned something new. I don't know, but I'm about to make another video right after this for Tokyo Tower. Maybe just got back from Tokyo Tower. So I'll see y'all guys later.